Welcome to my new workshop. Today I am going to explain one new machine here. This machine I have designed in Dubai 2019. Just I am going to explain now what is the machine and what we can do by this machine here on my table. We can see here some mechanical parts here and some electronics parts are here. So I will show you how we can operate this machine and what is the exactly job of the machine here. This is evening time. I have some light problem also here. Actually I am going to describe some mechanical part here and some electronics parts here. You can see I have here one stepper motor and one bobbin is connected here, and another one more stepper motor is here, and one mechanical guide feeder is here. This is actually wire feeder, and I have couple of roller here, you can see. So this roller are used for feed the wire here like this. Let me start the machine here. In this electronics part side I have one controller here, you can see the controller and some electronics device are here. This one with the heatsink and this one with the heatsink is the motor driver ICs LM398, and I have some programmable microprocessor board which is I use for program and control this whole system. My device is going to start here. We can see here welcome and namaste and some data are reading here. On the screen side I have some day and date is going on here. This machine exactly I designed in 2000 January 5. It's written here on the date, and I have here time. This time I have to set the exactly time. This is a default time, default date for when I develop the firmware of the machine. And we can see here like primary winding, current tone and total tone. So actually this machine I designed for transformer coil winding. That's why I have some the dark brown color, the coil is here and one bobbin is here. So finally another electronics control is here. Just I will show you some parameter and some extra feature are here. How can we control this machine manually and automatically? On the electronic side I have here several bottom are here. So these bottom are used for this control and update the parameter of the machine. So this bottom is the enter button which is used for the parameter OK and update OK, and I have here up down button. This up down button used for the select the parameter, and another here plus and minus. This plus and minus are used for the update the parameter, like increase and decrease the parameter value. So I will start now by pressing this button to update the parameter. And once I press this one, you can see here first of all secondary winding, current tone and total tone. So once I press this one, you can see here primary winding, current tone and total tone. So once I press one more, we can see here user parameter. Press enter. So in this case I have to go to the press enter to enter the user parameter. And next I have machine parameter. So this machine I have designed two type of parameter. One is the machine parameter and another is the user parameter. So machine parameter means this parameter are directly regarding to the control system or internal control system, I mean the machine control system. And another one, this user parameter means this machine can control by the user by different variable parameter or variable job. So this is the machine parameter, which is limited parameter is there. This parameter should not be changed by the user. This parameter only can change for maintenance purpose or calibration purpose. And this user parameter, user can update this parameter once he use the machine for variable type of transformer winding. Another parameter we can see here, manual jog loop. This manual jog loop means I have two type of feeding system here. This is the loop mechanism, which is I have connected one stepper motor, and this is the one mechanism is the feeding mechanism, which is the machine jog mechanism. So this manual jog loop is here means this part of the machine can control or move manually by stepping of this variable value. So I have manual jog bobbin, means this is the bobbin driver. So this bobbin driver, we can control this bobbin driver manually by this parameter. So I have now total value 0. So another, this is the main standby menu, or this is the main menu. So again I will go here, this manual jog loop. So let me see how we can control this. This parameter we are using for this match. Example, I have here bobbin, and this feeder is not matching here on the edge of the bobbin. So in this case I have to move this bobbin from here to here, this level, to start the job, because this coil will be drawn by this level. So now I will show you how can we move manually this feeder from here to here. Now I have 0 0, means this is the 0 position of this axis. So this machine is as a CNC control. This is not like normal type of machine. This is as a CNC control, 2 axis CNC. So I will just add some parameter value here plus. Example, I will add here like 10. This is the millimeter travel. So this is 10 millimeter. I want to move this drive from this edge to that edge. So I will press enter. So we'll see that that's the one drive will be moved. So I will just press here enter. Now I have given 10 value, that means the 10 millimeter of this motor. So I give instruction to that motor to move 10 millimeter from this 0 value to that side. So I have to start button now. So I will press the start button and you can see it will move. So you can see here the small sound. So again I will press this one. You can see how he will move. I have here this the shaft, and we can see how he will move here. Already moved 10, so I will add more value here like 20. So now I give the 21 value. So you can see here this shaft will be moved once I press the enter. So this axis move now 10 millimeter from center to edge. So now you can see this side is near to match to this point. Actually we have to exactly calculate this area. We have to measure by measuring tape and how many distance gap is there, and we have to move exactly that distance. Even though I can move this machine this axis minus also, I have minus parameter here. Example, if I have to reset the previous position, so I have to press the same value. Example, I press the 20 value, I press the 10 value, then we'll see here this motor will be move here 10 millimeter opposite direction of previously. So the motor is moving in the reverse direction. Another things, I will move manually this bobbin or the bobbin motor. So I have to go to this manual jog, another is bobbin option. Here we have bobbin option. Same like this, I have here 0 0, so I have to add some value here. What is the tone we need? This is actually the tone 1 or 2 or 3, because I have this bobbin, how many tone we can move this one. So once I press enter, you can see the bobbin will be move up to 4.3. See, now my bobbin is moved 4 tone here. So exactly I have here 4 tone this wire also, you can see here exactly 4 tone. So this is some temporary coil I have fixed here. So this is the one how machine will work as a manual mode. I have another parameter here, the manual winding. So this machine we can use the manual winding. So in this case the current tone and total tone. So we can see here the total tone is 50, so I can make this the 50 tone one time. So I have to set this the manual movement or manual toning. So how I can set this one? In this case I have to go to the enter button here. You can see here manual winding parameter, and the current tone is the 0 and the total tone is 50. So on the manual winding parameter I can change this parameter by pressing the enter, and you can see here the total tone and this the manual. So manual parameter I have to press the enter here, and see, and this up or down button here. So once I press the up or down button, you can see here bobbin size height. So I have to give this bobbin size height, means this one I have to give the all the parameter of this bobbin. So I have this bobbin size, it's a height. So what is the height I have to give? I have to measure and I have to put this value here. And another things, the next parameter is the wire size. So it means this is the winding wire. What is your winding wire size? And this winding wire size is I put the program this one for millimeter, so 1.0. So actually this wire is 1.0 also. So I can change also this one as per as my necessity. So this is the like 1.0 or less than that one. So I have 1.0. And the next one, the bobbin size height, the total tone. So I have to keep the total tone. So how many tone I need to I want. So that is I have to put it here. I have to set it here. That's all. Then after that I have to press this enter button. So you can see here now 76 tone I made. So finally I will not tone it like a 76 tone, just I will test it just only 5 tone, something like this. So I'll go again, this is the manual winding. So I'll press this enter and I have to press this one. So you can see here wire size, and this is the height, and this is a total tone. So I will decrease this value by pressing the minus button. We can decrease this value by 1 value. So it's going down now. Just I'll make 5 tone only, 5.5. So this case I have to go again the enter. This is the enter. So you can see the manual winding now 5.5 tone and current tone is 0. So once I press the start menu on this time, so you can see we will start to wind here. So just I'll press the start button. You can see the machine is starting winding here. So this winding now 5 tone more. I add before the 5 tone, and now I have here 10 ton. So you can see here, so he add here more 5 ton. That is the manual winding system, and I will go to now the automatic winding system here. The parameter value, I can go here. This is the primary winding and secondary winding, you can see here. So on user parameter, we can set all the transformer value. What is our transformer? What kind of transformer we are going to build up? Actually, this machine can use for build up new transformer. That's why I have here more parameter in this option. So I will go to now the user parameter. You can see here, first of all, I have 20 parameter here in this user parameter. So the first parameter is the primary voltage. What is your transformer primary voltage? U1. So it's a 220 volt is showing here. So I can increase this one to 30 or 110, whatever we like. And another things we can see here, kilo kVA. So this kilovolt, so this kVA is, he will calculate automatically as far as your voltage, given voltage by this kV, kilovolt. So once I make this 220, then we will see here it's a 0.22 kilovolt he is showing here. That will be automatically updated by given voltage. So second things, I have to set the secondary voltage. So this secondary voltage, what is your secondary voltage necessity one? So it's a 12 volt or 24 or 110 or something. So I can change this one like whatever you want, 13 or 14. Example, I have 13 volt, 13.5. And another parameter is the primary current. What is your primary current is going? He will automatically give you this parameter. We should not update. The machine will automatically calculate by your kilovolt and your given voltage. So next, secondary current. This secondary current we have to update, because this current we have to given what is our secondary current necessity one. So we can update this one. Like example, I am going to build 10 ampere transformer. Then the next one, primary wire size. This primary wire size he will automatically calculate by given voltage and kilovolt. So we cannot update this one even though I pressed any button. This is machine will automatically calculate. And the third one is the secondary wire size. I have here secondary current, and you can see here secondary current and primary wire size. Primary wire size also he will automatically calculate, and the 7th parameter is the secondary wire size. That also he will calculate automatically given by voltage and ampere. This is the one necessity. This is the one necessity wire size. I mean, this is the watt size of secondary wire we have to use for this type of transformer. And another, the bobbin width. So this is the bobbin parameter. This bobbin have width and height, width, length and height. So this is the length, this is the width, this is the height, and then the depth. So depth is for up to down. So I have this all parameter. You can see here bobbin width. This we have to give on. This parameter we have to give. We have to set here. Like we can see here, we can update. And next is the bobbin length. Also we have to update. Next is the bobbin height. We have to update. And next is the bobbin depth. That's also we have to update as far as the bobbin size here. This is the bobbin size. Then we have primary tone. The main thing is the primary tone. This primary tone is machine will automatically calculate it. For this type of bobbin and this kind of wire, we have to use 334.6 primary tone wire. This we should not calculate. The machine will automatically calculate by previous parameter. Then another is the secondary tone. This one also he will calculate automatically. Example, for 10 ampere this type of bobbin machine, he will make 20 tone for generate 13 volt. And another is primary wire length. The machine will automatically calculate the how long primary wire we have to use. machine need. So this one is example. The secondary wire length is 4868.07. The length is calculated by mm. It means 4.86 meter wire we need for this transformer. And this is the primary loop. So primary loop means how many loop machine will turn the wire from this side to that side. So this is the loop. So machine is saying now 2.76 loop wire will be turned there. And another like a secondary loop. So we have secondary loop also, means 0.83, and we have primary turn per loop. So primary per loop, how many turn wire will be turned here, machine need to turn. So this is everything machine will calculate also 121. We should not calculate. And secondary turn loop also is saying 24 turn per loop machine will turn the bobbin. And another things, once you update this all the parameter, we have to save this parameter, otherwise machine will goes to the default value. So once I press this enter, you can see some value will be updated here. So that means 0 to 20 parameter he will save one by one. So I will press the start button now. Here you can see here on that corner, so it's updated. So how many data we update, he will save that much only. So the next one I have 21, the last parameter is the reset parameter. So once I press start, so all of my previous enter parameter will be reset and machine will go to the factory setup. So this one I should not press anymore. In case if I need some parameter or factory reset, that time only I have to press. So now I will go to the main menu here by pressing enter. So you can see here user parameter we found. Finally I will go now to the main menu. You can see here manual mode and the primary winding, what is the 334.4. so you can turn primary and secondary winding one by one at the same time. So we should not update any parameter inside, because we have already updated this all the parameter. So now I will put the secondary parameter. You can see here the secondary, so I need 20 turn. So this case, once I press enter, you can see the machine will be make 20 turn here by sequentially. So I'll press now enter and we'll see here. So machine is started and we can see here the machine is going to turn the winding, and we can see how machine will make the winding. So for the example, just I make some winding here because I have this limited wire here. So once I press enter, then now you can see here there is a current turn and there is a remaining turn. So this all the function you can do by this machine here at the same time, and the machine will turn this winding as per as his requirement. So that's all what we can do by this machine. This machine is now open from. I didn't make any cabinet for this machine because this is open mechanism, so it's for the educational purpose also I made it. So I will make the cabinet in the future and I will show you the final output in my next video. And thank you for watching this video.